Yo, what up guys? Welcome to Fitness with Calisthenic Kyle. Today I'm showing you the top 5 exercises for the gymnastic rings for beginners. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so these are my top 5 exercises for the gymnastic rings for beginners. I myself am a beginner. I'm 1 year into the gymnastic rings thing, so this is my top 5 exercises I feel like you should definitely start out with to build a really good foundation for the harder exercises to come later on in your gymnastic ring journey. All right, so number 5, this is the single leg pistol squats. All right, guys, so in order to do this, I like to have the false grip while you're doing this as well. So key in on that, and you get a lot of bang for your buck at the bottom and at the top. The top is where you want to squeeze your gluteus maximus, aka your butt. I really like this exercise because it's a great exercise to do for your legs, which a lot of people like to forget about. And you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone with getting a good false grip, so that helps as well. You want to keep your non-working leg nice and straight. You could even point your toe if you want. So yeah, this is a great exercise to begin with, especially if you're new to gymnastic rings. Make sure you keep that false grip and you're well on your way. All right guys, and the 4th exercise is the rear delt flies, all right? So for this, you can set up the rings however high you want. The higher, the easier it'll be, the lower, the more difficult it'll be. And for this, you could use a traditional grip. All right, you want to keep your feet planted and then lift up and then slowly lower yourself down with your rear delts. You want to take your time with this one. Really concentrate on what you're doing. This will build your shoulders up, your upper back, which you're gonna need for more difficult exercises. All right guys, so take your time with that one. Concentrate on what you're doing and just, it's going to be a little difficult at the beginning, so just take it easy. You could do, just 3 or so reps, but just really concentrate on what you're doing and you'll be off like a rocket, all right? All right, guys, and for the 3rd exercise are dips, all right? So when preparing the rings for dips, you want to keep them about shoulder length or shoulder height. And then you just jump up on there. And if you can't perform dips very well, a good way to start is just to hang out here. Just go for time, go for 30 seconds, whatever. When you get better at this, you'll want to hold them out like this. And keep your chest out, just hold that 30 seconds. You're going to be shaking a little bit. But that's good. That means your body's not used to it, so it's a good thing. All right, and then when you get better and you can actually perform the dip, you come down and you want to make sure you go all the way down, all the way up. Lock out. Yeah, and just take your time with it. All right, guys, and remember, just go at your own pace. You know, you don't have to do a certain amount of reps. I see it all the time where people are doing like 10 reps and they're doing 10 horrible reps. I'd much rather have you do 2 or 3 of the very best form, full range of motion reps versus 10 of the worst reps. So think about it. Like if you're doing dips, for example, and you're going about halfway down and then up, halfway down, up, halfway down, up. And then versus somebody that's doing full range of motion all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. That's 100% right there versus somebody that's doing 50%. So get more bang for your buck. Do full range of motion and really concentrate on your the reps. You know, you want to perform the best high quality reps you could do, all right? All right, guys, and for the number 2 exercise, we got ring pull-ups. All right, so if you're really new to gymnastic rings, you can do it with the traditional grip, but you definitely want to work your way up to using the false grip. And then, you know, and if this is tough for you, you could just hang, same thing, just work on hanging. You know, and when you get better at that, that's when you pull up. And I like to do a little thing where I can't touch the ground, you know, act like the ground's lava. That keeps your core nice and tight, and that'll work a lot more than just your back. So yeah, same thing. Take your time with this one. It's gonna be tough at the beginning, so just work on really high quality, full range of motion. Take your time, you'll eventually get it. Just stick with it. That's the whole key with this. All right, guys, and my number 1 exercise for the gymnastic rings for beginners is the false grip ring row. I love this one, and if you are going to be trying to do the more difficult gymnastic ring exercises, you will need a very strong false grip. So this is why this one's my favorite. Because if you're new to gymnastic rings, you're probably new to the false grip. So make sure you're really squeezing at the top of the exercise, and make sure you're going all the way down, extend the arms, and then bring them to your chest. You can up the intensity of this workout by making the rings go closer to the ground or positioning your feet more out. So if you're very new to it, you'll want to start with the gymnastic rings a little more high. So you're more of an upright position to it, all right? Take your time, you know, like I said, full range of motion, quality over quantity. If the false grip is really tough for you, just work on just hanging there. You know, same thing, just hang back like this, and then do some negatives and just control on the way down. But this exercise should be the staple, and you should really be concentrating on it if you're new to gymnastic rings, in my opinion. All right, guys? All right, guys, and those are my top 5 exercises for the gymnastic rings for beginners. All right, so just want to emphasize that you should build a strong foundation, so take your time with this. Quality over quantity. It's going to be difficult at the beginning, but if you stick with it, stick to those 5 exercises that I showed you in this video, you'll knock it out of the park. All right, guys, so just want to emphasize that. And if you like this video, make sure you punch that like button. And if you didn't like the video, make sure you punch the like button. And if you like all my videos, make sure you punch the subscribe button, all right, guys? So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.